Hi guys, Kim here. Just want to run you quickly through the demo that we've done for LabGreen. So we've configured an EVDS instance co-branded or branded with TechnoTree, eTopUp, and Uganda Telecom. So everything's very similar to what we went through in Dubai, but I guess it's much more closely customized to the LabGreen example. So I've renamed agents to dealers as discussed. I've got 3 dealers set up, a master dealer, a sub-dealer and a retailer. So we'll just quickly have a look at one. They've each got a wallet balance in Ugandan shillings. They each have a client, which is a mobile handset. So I think we agreed that the client interface would be a USSD menu. So that client has an MSISDN and ICCID. That's what's used for the identification of that device. I think that's fairly straightforward for the dealer hierarchy. I've got 2 products set up, an airtime top-up product, mobile top-up, which is a flexible denomination type product, hence it's got a 0 value. And I've also got a voucher product set up for 1,000 shillings, so we can send a voucher PIN back to the subscriber. The other relevant thing here is the margin template, where we configure the margins. You may remember that we have 2 different margin configurations. One, which is what we call the margin template, and one is the commissioning template with the multi-currency. At the moment, I've only set up the more basic margin template because we don't need to have the multiple currencies in this one anyway. So basically here we're setting up the 2 products under this margin template, and we're configuring a 10% margin. Okay. Look, that's pretty much all we need to set up really to get some transactions going through. So we can step through all of that in more detail, obviously. Now, what I've also done is created a simple web page or web portal to actually perform some transactions and do some demonstrations with LabGreen. Okay, so this top section here just shows us the 3 dealers that I've got set up. So a master dealer, a sub-dealer and a retailer. I've got the ICCIDs and the MSISDNs and the MPINs all referenced here, just so we can easily look that up, and their respective balances, their dealer wallet balances, just so we can see those balances decrementing as we do some transactions. The next section here, the dealer details, is where we select which dealer we want to trigger the transaction from. So we can just select the relevant dealer, and the fields get automatically populated with the ICCID, the MSISDN and the MPIN. So typically these 2 pieces of information here, the ICCID and MSISDN, would be coming through in the USSD menu structure somehow, or from a SDK application on the SIM. And the MPIN is what the dealer needs to enter on each transaction to authenticate himself. And then in the next section we have the available functions that the dealer can execute, again from the USSD menu or something like that. Check balance, view last transactions, reset his MPIN, perform a dealer transfer, so this is pushing money from a dealer wallet down to a child wallet, a subscriber top-up, and a purchase voucher. So I'll quickly just go through and do some of these transactions so you can see how it works. So we just click retailer, check balance, and at the bottom of the screen here, this is the SMS message that the dealer would get back for that transaction. So this one is just telling the dealer his current balance. I haven't done any transactions yet, so we'll skip this last 5 transactions and the set MPIN. If we set that, we've got to just remember the new MPIN, so don't really need to demo that. Dealer transfer, so let's say we're going to transfer some money from the master dealer down to the sub dealer. So we'll enter the sub dealer's MSISDN and the value we want to transfer down. Hit transfer. Okay, the master dealer gets an SMS back with some details, and I think we saw the sub dealer wallet balance increase by 1,000. So that's worked okay. Then we can push some money from the sub dealer down to the retailer. Basically do the same thing. We'll send 500 down. And we should see that this balance for the retailer increases. Yep, looks good. Okay, so that's how the dealers can transfer money down the tree. Next we'll do a top-up. Let's have the retailer do a top-up to a mobile number. Now I'm going to put in my actual mobile number here, Australian number, because as a subscriber I'm going to get an SMS message which I can show you. We'll do a top-up for 100. Now obviously the back end of the EVDS platform is connected to a mock service, whereas it would normally be connected to the TechnoTree billing system to top up the account. Obviously we've just got it dummied up in the back end. So again, the dealer's got an SMS just confirming the transaction's gone through, and I've also got an SMS on my phone as a subscriber, which I'll just try and show you on the screen. Okay, actually I can't show you that on the screen because my reflector thing's not working. Anyway, if you put in a real MSISDN, you will receive an SMS as a subscriber, so you can try that yourself. Okay, and the last one we're going to do is distribute a PIN or a voucher PIN to a subscriber, which I think we spoke about a couple of scenarios around that. Again, the dealer gets an SMS, and the subscriber will get a message with the actual PIN number in it. So then the subscriber would dial up the IVR or whatever and redeem that PIN manually. Okay, so that's what I've got ready for the demo. So maybe you can have a quick look at that and shoot me off any questions or suggestions as soon as you can, and then perhaps we can catch up to discuss further.